God, I hate them, and they stink.
And they think they're the best dancers.
Wide no.
No.
Not doing
Long
that.
snout. Long snout.
Long snout.
Long snout having. Cold nose. Four paw. Tail wagging.
Fuck the Huskies. I'm drinking to that.
Hell with them.
Yeah. Sons of bitches.
Now do this.
All right,
But
man. Are you ready for a good ass show?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, here we are. We're back again. It's another edition. It's another episode of my show. And does he get high? It's Dave.
Something super catchy that I thought of earlier, but I can't remember.
That's most of the time how I feel. Very good. We are joined also by the man that behind definitely not selling drugs.com, which is where you can find our YouTube channel. But he's the head of this dumpster fire right now because nobody apparently has the ability to speak. It's Robin.
Yes, in charge of head is what I am.
Yeah.
What?
Giving?
I'm receiving. It's like Christmas
Yeah,
with the
alright.
blowjobs. Christmas with the blowjobs is the name of the episode. Early leader. Anyway, I'm introduced by the best to ever do it. That's Jake.
It's me. It's one take Jake back in the saddle again, looking as only I can. And let's just get right to it, shall we?
Yeah.
I hate the fucking Huskies.
Fuck those. One time, Dave, you weren't here, but we had to cut a section.
Yep, sure did.
Cut it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it was
had to.
100% a rival team's fault.
Yeah,
it wasn't the
different rival
Fuskies
team.
though. Yeah,
Also a team further north than Eugene, but
I hate them,
yeah,
and
they
they
stink.
stink.
Hey, by the way, ladies, castor oil. Do you know what it is? It's actually oil from the anal glands of a beaver. So keep that in mind.
Isn't castor oil what you drink to like throw up?
No. That's
Castor oil is the oil
that's
company.
Oh no, it goes the other end. It makes you fucking clean out your system, lubes it all up.
It's also part of cosmetics.
Yes, beaver butts.
Is that like taking a shot of cooking oil?
Does that
Lubes
work?
up your insides?
Kinda, yeah. Isn't it vanilla extract that is also from beavers' butts?
I don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure. I'm looking it up.
Looking it up.
Checking my own facts. What is this trend? No, I don't want to look at porn right now.
Not right now.
I always have it playing actually on a side screen while we're doing the show.
I'm pretty sure
That makes
Jerry
sense.
Azanaro, former defensive line coach at Oregon, was always watching porn in his office.
Yeah, this is not telling me what I want to know.
Well, something's made from beaver butts.
Something, yeah. Things made from beavers.
Things made from beavers.
Babies.
He made me feel like there was a rainbow coming out of my beaver. Things made from stupid beavers.
Stupid beavers. Not
Fuck
really,
those fucks.
Not subpar potato salad.
Does that mean you guys are going to come visit me when I am a beaver?
Bro, no.
I mean, are you going to have a place for us to park?
I don't know.
Like, 'cause if you have a place just to
Like,
park,
honestly, that's as good an answer you're going to get from Dave.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking.
It's like in 2 years, man.
Exactly. It's like the one time we ran up on my buddy Doug, and we were like, "Hey, Doug, I'm parking here." It's like,
do it, Doug!
Do it, Doug! It's like, yeah, let's just walk through several campus buildings in OSU while we drink beer. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I think that was the last time we were in Corvallis.
My last time we were in Corvallis was the Jonathan Smith.
Wasn't that was that game?
That was that game. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh.
No. I pooped too much.
This year's gonna be interesting. Them only having half a stadium.
Oh, so vanilla, raspberry, and strawberry are made from the anal secretions of beaver for your artificial flavoring. So anything you have that tastes like vanilla, unless it's from actual vanilla bean or raspberry or strawberry, that's all beaver butt.
The whole beaver butt.
So-
Berries are beaver butt.
So I'm imagining you walk in this warehouse and it's rows of beavers, like in these fucking contraptions.
I see it in Family Guy cartoon in my
Me
head.
too. Me too. That's amazing.
Oh man.
And they're just milking their buttholes.
Milking their buttholes. That's an early leader. I'm writing it down.
Milking their butthole.
Milking their buttholes.
Oh man.
Old Sally's been milking for us for about 6 years now.
And then there's the Stifler beaver. He's like,
Huskies.
Are the worst. Didn't you say you had some interactions with some Fusky fans? Because I don't.
None that are good. Like,
Oh.
man, here's the thing, right? So when I moved to Seattle, I was certain, like I was sure that if I wore my Duck stuff, that I was going to listen to endless amounts of ribbing. That I was going to be, I was going to be public enemy number one. People were going to give me shit constantly, and that was going to be my life. And I was here for it. I was ready for it, especially when we win. Like, let me, I fly a flag. My Wi-Fi is the Huskies are awful. Like, let's go. I'm here for the rivalry. And there isn't any fans. They don't exist.
That's so crazy.
Like they're nowhere to be found.
Well, even like when we were on the campus, there was nobody. We're like, there's like football game right over here. Most action we saw was like two dudes fighting in the parking lot.
Well, two dudes losing to one guy in a parking lot.
It was fighting. It was
fighting.
Hello, guys.
Are you fighting? Yes. But but the one guy I talked to, he comes up to me today and he's like, "Hey, so if you guys could just like keep it entertaining for like a half, that'd be cool."
Oh.
So like that's like the fan base. Their mentality is like they know what's about to happen, and they're not excited about it. I was just reading on UW Dog Pound. Shout out to Vox Media.
Okay.
Let me pull up what UW Dog Pound says.
Pull it out.
Pull it up.
Oh yeah.
Pull it up and pull it out.
Whip this out.
Whip it out. Just pull it out and put it right on the table there.
Just pull it. Pull it up and out.
For us all to
up
read.
And out. That's where does the poop go? Up and out.
Rip it, rip it.
That's a deep pull for anybody who got that. All right, here we go. When it comes to matching up against UW, the best part of Washington's defense is the edge play and ability to pressure quarterbacks, but moving Nick's off his spot might play right into his hands. Washington hasn't played an offense, nor will it this season, this balanced and efficient. Whatever Washington decides to take away, Oregon should easily be able to counter.
Exactly.
And that's how they ended the article.
Wow.
Basically, they're like, so here's everything they do well. Anything we're going to be able to stop doesn't really matter.
Who was it that Knicks had like 472 yards against?
Everybody?
Well, he's been like hit or miss on the big passing yards, but like 472, that's top 10 all time in a single game for Oregon. I think it was like 5 or 6.
It must have been the Wazoo game.
Maybe that was it. But anyway, like that's the stuff that he does when you start to take away the run.
Yeah.
And if you take away the pass, we have 17 running backs and a quarterback who scores a lot of points.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck. We'll put our fucking linebacker in at fullback if we want.
See what happens.
You'll do nothing. He will.
It's crazy. It's really fun to watch football this year. It's so much different than
we
the last
feel
couple
like
years.
To me, like our team feels like it's almost to that bullying level the way Chip Kelly's last year was. Like we're just like, come fucking try us, bitch.
Yeah.
And
that's where we're at.
Yeah, exactly. It's starting to feel like that. Like it's crazy.
Like at the beginning of the season, I was looking at the end of the year. I was like, oof. Washington, Utah, Oregon State. That's rough. Now I'm like, well, let's go.
Fucking smack these kids.
Yeah, like it's wild how crazy it is.
Yeah.
Also, when I heard the transfer story behind Bucky Irving, did you hear that?
No.
So he was in Minnesota.
Oh, them calling him Bucko?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about that part.
I'll just say for those who didn't watch every instance of the game, like he wants to go by the name Bucky. I don't remember exactly why, but
his grandma, right?
That's right. Yeah, his grandma called him Bucky, and so he's like, "Yeah, I'm Bucky." And
or maybe it was his dad, but it was somebody like that.
Somebody important in his life.
Oh, it was his dad. Okay, well, anyway.
And one of Minnesota's biggest rivals is Wisconsin, whose mascot is named Bucky. And like, oh, we're not going to call you Bucky because of the mascot. It'd be like if anyone at Oregon State or if anyone at Oregon
were named Benny.
Yeah. And you're like, nope, we're going to call you Benjo.
No, we're gonna play Benny in the Jets every time he scores a touchdown.
Every single time.
Fucking suck it. If he wants to be called Benny, he's Benny. You don't fucking get to decide, guys. So that's I did hear that, and I was like, that's like pretty disappointing.
Like that's a really bad reason to lose a really talented running back.
Right. Like you just couldn't deal with the name.
Like, well, we wanted to call him John, but his name wasn't John.
Right. Jeez.
Oh, or how about we just call him Toby?
No, that's no.
Never mind. Cut that.
Leave it in. Hey, guess what I did today?
What did you do today?
I made a game. Yeah. So I got a game. Yeah. Anyway, it's I'm gonna give you guys two things. One of them is a title from my show that we've used, or it's a song title.
Okay. I feel like some of these the Venn diagram might be a circle.
So yeah, like I thought about it, and I feel like these might work. I think we'll be okay.
All right.
The first one's the iffy one. Playoffs or Play It Again. One's a song. One's a my show title.
Playoffs is a my show title. That's like our like inaugural episode.
And Play It Again's a song.
Play it again, Sam. Yep. There we go. So playoffs, exactly. Playoffs was the first episode, which that was a long time ago. What year was that?
I wasn't there.
Well, let's see. We're on season 6 now, I think. No, we're at the end of season 5.
5.
So that was 5 years ago. Yeah, when like right after I moved up here.
2017.
2017. Yeah, back when it was Alex and me, and we had no idea what we wanted the show to be. Like, let's talk about something this week. And we would spend the entire week just like trying to think of what to talk about, and like not talking to each other.
Right.
We didn't want to waste fucking anything. It was
right. Weird. It's definitely interesting. Like I went back and listened to some. I was listening to the one with Dino today, and I was like, you guys like, you have questions, and like it sounds like a good interview. It's just very different from what we do most of the time.
Yeah. It's always hard. Like the interviews with interesting dudes is a fun idea, but I'm not sure that it fits with the overall scope of the show. It might be something that would be fun to do.
Like it could be if we had, I don't know, like it's still something that could happen.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
All
All right.
Next one.
Downhill Lullaby or Downhill in a Hurry? Which one is the show title and which one is the song title? Does Jake remember? Dave's got a guess.
What was the first one again?
Downhill Lullaby or Downhill in a Hurry?
I've got my answer locked in.
I'm going the first one. The first one is the title. Second one's a song.
I'm gonna go the other way.
Downhill in a Hurry is a title from my show.
Yeah.
And Downhill Lullaby is the song.
Yeah, that's what I said. Woo!
Yeah.
All right, 2-0.
All right. Room for improvement or improvements will be made.
Improvements will be made is the title. Room for improvement is the song.
Yep.
Yep.
Jake knew it. Oh, just looking at some of these titles are so good.
You've had some fantastic titles.
Fuck them kids, or kids are dumb at sports.
Kids are dumb at sports.
Kids are dumb's title. Yeah. Fuck them kids is a song.
That's correct.
Kids are dumb at sports is one of my, like, I remember I was talking about kids being bad at soccer.
Yeah.
And I think I was like, kids are dumb at sports.
And that's also like probably one of the more like, hey, this is the name of the show. Like,
yeah,
one of the early ones. Late night menu or late night sexy show?
Ooh, oh, I know.
Late night sexy show is the title.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Late night menu.
Okay, I'm gonna give you
sexy.
3, and you're gonna have to tell me what they are. Talented titties. Bodies over beans. Adam Silver's dirty little secret. Oh. Are those song titles or my show titles?
My show titles.
That is correct.
They're all 3 my, yeah. Let's see, what was the first one?
Talented titties.
Talented titties. Bodies over beans was, yeah, that's when I was working in the coffee shop.
I remember. Adam Silver's dirty little secret is like, that should be a song or an album.
Adam Silver's dirty little secret.
There we go. Yeah. Anyway, that was the game. Da-da-da, da-da-da, dun, 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 da-da-da.
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
So I guess we should tell the people why we're playing games and celebrating. So
why are we telling them?
Isn't this 250 or was the last one?
This is episode number 250.
250.
250.
50. That's how we say it now. Welcome. It was in 1955.
250.
Too fritty.
Yep, episode 250, and that's why I was like kind of looking back at things like how long ago did we do, or did the show start, and like what was like the first episode named, and I don't know, just different stuff to do.
Fun stuff. Yeah. Like,
yeah.
How did you see what the first episode was that you came on?
It's episode 34, I'm pretty sure.
Really? It was that far away? Wow.
Yeah. Let me go back.
I guess it was the beginning of season 2 that we brought you on. Like, you've been on since season 2.
Yeah. Let me go back and look. Have
to come up with a new show logo for season 6.
Oh, season 6.
Hey, I will take artists submissions for the season show logo.
It was just titled special guest host.
Man, I'm awesome at titles.
Yep. And then the next one was Rant and React. The one after that was Beavis and Buffhead. They Ario Speedwagoned it. I just don't get French films. These titles are amazing when you just read them.
Did Alex say that?
Who knows?
I don't remember.
For some reason I want to say Alex is just like I can hear him
just out of nowhere.
I just don't get French films.
It would be funny to have Alex just read all the titles and just like on just first reaction, just read them and just say them.
Yeah, we should have him do that.
I'm gonna Like, keep going. I'm gonna
Okay.
start.
Late night sexy show, which was
Yeah.
on the game. Interviews with interesting dudes. Power Tech issue 2.
Yep.
No Bruce Wayne scene. No Triple Pete.
No Triple Pete.
Sparkling Water World. Turns out I'm Moxie. I don't know what that means.
Turns out I'm Moxie.
Drexler would have been Bledder.
Drexler would have been Bledder.
Pacific and Pacific.
Pacific and Pacific.
Patreon special Volcanoes. Stunt Granny. I remember Stunt Granny.
Jesus, Stunt Granny.
The Bumblebee of Sprinters. The James Bond phenomenon.
Talking about people not killing themselves.
Interesting dudes. Spoiler heavy. Paperback writer. Haha! Theory time. Taking the piss out of John Candy. Off and on, working on.
Off and on, working on. Something I've been off and on working on.
No Rabbit Holes Maxwell. 2 Future Governors. Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Get Better at War. Deception. Thor's Shield. Hashtag Fine Print. Vice President of Action. Bad for the Zombie. The Jonah Hill Scale. I remember that one.
The Jonah Hill Scale.
Blockbuster.com of Canada. Oh, the most popular one, A Rainy Night in Nashville.
Yep.
Holiday Express, Smurf Sluts, The New Steve Buscemi, a 10-minute story about a 15-minute cutscene. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good one. Got to play to win. Gandolfini the Grey. RedAncestry.com. Oh, bottom left square famous. I remember that one.
Yep.
Roof racks for kayaks. 30 for 30 seconds.
Ooh.
BADFACTS.INFO. BADFACTS.INFO. Aggressively mediocre. That was a good one.
That's a show.
Right. 1 day too late bracket update. Not that quisp. Stop doing the heroines. It sounds like something Dave would say. Yeah. Chadwick Boseman, Montana. Yo soy Groot.
Yeah.
Noob tubes, claymores, and pissing people off.
Is Robin talking about playing
Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then now 3 years later they made a new one of the same one. It's Modern Warfare 2 again. That's funny. Ding. Jake's flu special. He's like MJ over here, right? The water crisis of Umbabawao. I don't remember that. Oh, here's one that comes up, I think, more than once. We didn't name this one.
Yeah. So,
Quadrant 2 tentacles. Do you remember that?
Quadrant 2 tentacles. No.
We were talking about how an octopus works, and we're like, is it like moving your fingers, or is it like moving your arms and legs? And somehow it was like, no, you have like quadrant 2 tentacles. And then I think that was Alex.
Yeah. Something I was to say.
Right?
What's the one before quadrant 2 tentacles?
We didn't name this one.
Before that one, then.
The water crisis on Umbawa. Wow.
Oh yeah, the water crisis on Umbabwao. That was like I think we're talking about James Bond, and it was the whole thing where like he had created the water crisis on Umbabwao, and like that was the whole reason why he was a super villain.
I died in the fire. Nobody looked for me. That's brains and greed or Gred. I don't know. Jacob and
brains and bread instead of grains and bread. We
said okay.
Bread.
Gotcha. Jacob Andreessen.
Oh yeah, some guy.
I know that name.
Yeah, you should. So there was that episode where some guy paid our Patreon to talk about flat Earth, and we went on.
Oh yeah.
made fun of him for like 10
Yes.
minutes, and then said we weren't going to talk about Flat Earth because that shit's ridiculous.
Tender booty cheeks. A whole new level of what? Redneck Machinator. Kawhi Leonard, Canadian hero. Trash can Batman. Let's get canceled.
Yep.
Dip Chomp Scurry. I'm dyslexic, so shut up.
That was me. I said that.
Meatloaf is my grandpa.
I probably said that too.
Right? Red, White, and Belushi. Better late than never. Palindrome haiku. Holes on the pole. The fifth best fat guy out of 4. Bickering boat shoes. Bickering boat shoes. I remember that one.
Bickering
Hippity,
boat shoes is a good
hippity hoppity, where's the poppity? Full of lies and spiders. Frank Beamer's neck. Oh, oh my God. Oh, same brain today. You slimy Lindberger. Not gonna call ya. My show shit show. Don't sing it, bring it. I didn't write it down. There's no way that 4 seconds was a puppet.
There's no way that 4 seconds was a puppet.
Okay. Monkey fighting snakes. 23 different plums and a strawberry.
Yep. That's a flavor of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Mashed potato god.
That's me.
Anchor guinea pig. Elbow grease of enjoyment. Twin Peaks tangent. Bright as shit. Regular ass pneumonia.
This is that regular ass pneumonia.
Dead like sports. A roast beef and cooked ham sandwich and a suitcase. Okay. Amputees who love big kitties. Dude, fuck off. A Klingon story.
These are so great.
We can't have fuck in the title 2 weeks in a row. Oh, that's my favorite. Oh, T9 tangent.
Oh my
The
God,
bottom
that
of
was such
Alex's
a time
bowl.
bomb. I left that for us years ago.
So good.
That's amazing.
That is the greatest joke 2 years later. Oh my God. The bottom of Alex's bowl. Drake.
Oh yeah, because Alex was eating fucking cereal or
I remember.
macaroni or
Clink, clink,
something.
clink, clink, clink. We're like, God damn it. He's like, what?
I didn't know you could hear it.
Wasn't he recording on the iPad or something like that? Like
Something,
his
yeah.
parents. Yeah. I didn't write it down. Version 1.2 RE or re-release. Okay.
Oh yeah, because something got fucked up.
That's how I could tell he's from Alaska. ... Reverse car paint Jesus.
Reverse car paint Jesus.
I
Okay.
hope he sports dies.
Yep.
That's definitely a Jake one.
I feel bad.
Haul-ass!
Haul-ass!
Here's, oh gosh, this might be the longest one. Na 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 nap man.
Yeah.
Slow on the whisper. That would be a great R&B album.
Slow on the whisper.
Yeah.
Teddy Pendergrass. Slow on the whisper.
Bobby Lie. Lando Norris, someone's favorite driver.
Someone's favorite driver. I feel like I turned him into a good driver because of that episode.
Right? Too much preamble. I remember that.
Yep.
From Michael Cera to Adam Devine.
The Alex story.
20 minutes of yucks. Old people? Who knows?
Who knows?
Thinners is winners. I remember that.
Yep.
Die Hard Dave fans. Dave's like, what?
Who, me?
Dodgeball
No.
deniability.
Yep. That's when you hit someone in the face and you yell that they ducked into it. That's dodgeball deniability.
Oh, dude. I had like 3 kids do that today, and I was like, I'm watching. Don't lie, pussies. Anyway.
In the face.
Comprehensive distance learning. Blech. Elbow
Blech.
drops and hand jobs.
Hey, I was on that one.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I've definitely said that a few times in my life.
Ed Al Davis, Dr. Kramer, Betty Crocker knows her shit. That's how I knew it was a song. Somebody sang it. Box with a question mark. Squirrely Sands. Jewish Hamilton. I didn't write it down. Shitting upwards. Superman of diabetes. Giggle it just a little bit. On the count of kick, the airing of the grievances. Oh yeah. I don't know why it says the count of.
Up again.
Yeah. Oh, I've been writing. Season 4, we have a dinger. Kickstand on a speedboat. Kickstand on a speedboat. Block out with your cock out.
Yeah.
The slow push from underneath. Sauce Boss and the Fry Guys.
Yeah. I remember Sauce
Yes,
Boss.
me too. The circled circle. The wrestling thing. Rick Sanchez's PT Cruiser. Rinsing off poop shell. Oh, rinsing off a poop shell. Oh, from like Demolition Man.
Yep.
Old Bounty Gate Miller. That's funny.
Old Bounty Gate Miller over here.
Boys Are Back in Town. Mood Ring Finger.
That's a good name.
Poking the government with a stick. Drunk Uncle Bod. Constipated for acceleration. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
The things I've yelled out of cars.
Fucking bomb.
Fucking bomb. Come beard.
Come beard.
One said sheesh. That's a good name too. Homeless pee and coffee. Okay.
That's what it smells like in some place.
Oh, okay. I got you. There's no comment in it, so I didn't. Yeah. He Warrior. Episode 182 was titled Episode 8, Your Cousin from Boston.
From Boston.
Yeah, Boston. Your cousin. Anyway, Ants on My Dick Johnson. Woo. A good end to the unfunny. Overachieving cider. I remember that one. Corporate yard sale.
Yep.
Death metal hamster. Bat Q. Rules of horse. Yeah. Which one? The Bat Q?
Bat Q.
That's the Bat Q.
Bat Q is when I went on the roller coaster, the Batman roller coaster at Magic Mountain, and got to ride it like 4 times in a row.
Oh.
I was getting people to chant weird shit because I can do that sometimes.
Right. Larry will live forever. Sister Mom starring Jason Momoa. Talented Titties.
There it is.
Bodies Over Beans.
Yep.
Canyon's Okay.
Canyon's Okay.
Cool Guy on Channel 4. Slow K Metcalf. Swaggy P Dunk Contest. The answer is never Notre Dame. Somebody's Got to Wear Pennies. Top of the Garbage Nachos. That was a good one. The pennies one. The Fighting Dickheads of East Illinois. I want that jersey. His show with Dickhead and James. Oh no, the third best Migo. Now you can be.
Oh, I can be the third best Migo.
Yeah. Now you technically are. No matter what.
Oh.
Star Wars.
Oh wait, because he's dead.
Yes. I guess I should say, because we covered it on the podcast, but I thought we were talking about Offset this whole time, and I wasn't bummed really at all because I didn't really give a fuck about Offset. I didn't know it was Takeoff. That's
I told you
worse.
the other day when we talked about it.
It didn't.
Oh.
It didn't. I heard Offset. You said Takeoff. I heard Offset.
Ah. Quavo, the basketball dude.
Okay, yeah.
The shooter.
He's the Eric Bischoff of football.
So if
that was a title.
Oh.
It was a title.
I was like, how is Quavo the Eric Bischoff of football?
Febreze of poo. Rules are dumb. Fuck
Yep.
yeah, bring me sushi.
Fuck yeah, bring me sushi.
Schrodinger's answer. Broken Skull Strip Club. Miller's Buffet. Sign Snipers. The Sarlacc Pit is my belly button. My cheeks are starting to hurt from smiling.
These are some good ass names.
Classic Springfield. Get better cheeks. The double Shanghai reveal. I have negative corn.
Negative corn.
Oh, and I saw him today. Fuck. I'm gonna say. Oh, I should make a shirt. I have negative corn. Oh, that might happen very soon.
I have negative corn.
And I'm diabetic. A crate of broccoli, roulette, not so much. YouTube cut. Goat karma. Donna Wickwire is a saint. Russian nesting dolls of Costco. Israeli donuts. Hot Ben Summer featuring Doja Cat.
That's when Ben came on for the first episode.
Hot Ben Summer. Broken Indiana Jones. Promo code Splooge. Passive aggressive cool. Hashtag Robin's Balls featuring Doja Cat. Raw episode surprise. VHS boobs featuring Doja Cat.
Yeah, they weren't on VHS, they were on Polaroid.
I synced it. Across the Street boobs featuring Doja Cat.
Back to back
boobs is the name of the episode. Oh.
I didn't write it down.
The Utah Jazz Hands. Oh my god. I gotta write that down before I fucking forget.
Back to back boobs.
Back to back boobs. Oh man.
Great image too.
Walking down the street, dude.
Walking down the street, dude.
The best and worst of wrestling times.
Yep.
Responsible alcoholic featuring Doja Cat and Dave. The flat earth of Columbine. What?
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that episode.
Right, me too. Clearly an octopus. Put it in your mouth featuring Doja Cat and Dave.
That's that video.
Yeah.
The girl tries to eat a live octopus. It's like clearly an octopus, but in her mouth.
Jake Tabor, the baseball player, featuring Doja Cat and Dave. Drugs and Dreams with Dave and Doja Cat and Dave.
Doja Cat and Dave.
Yep.
It's a fucking Dave sandwich.
With Dave featuring Doja Cat and Dave. Yeah. Swallow the Gravy Mode. With Dave featuring Doja Cat.
And Dave.
Panda Grizzly Bear with Dave featuring Doja Cat. Dishonor Your Cow. The Rock is gonna smell what the Rock is cooking. Featuring Dave. Or with Dave featuring Doja Cat. Dave didn't confuse. Little Matrix. And that was it. Last week
was
what was 249? Oh, you don't have 249 up. 249 was Designated Do Guy, and then it turned out to be No Kung-Fuary will be done here.
No Kung-Fuary will be done here. Man, it's been quite a ride to get to 250 episodes. There's a lot of podcasts that don't make it this far.
It's true. Like and I don't know how many times we miss, but it's not very often.
It's not often. I mean, we have. I mean, over the course, when you consider this is the 5th season, we've had 250 episodes. That's about 50 episodes a season.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good considering.
Pretty good average.
A year.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. I mean,
talk to me about
it. Step up.
Step up. Where's your podcast? No, it's probably better in this one. Well, no, it's not that.
I mean, but if they're listening, then take that, listener.
And if you're inspired to have your own podcast, get anchor.fm right now, and you can start your own podcast. No minimum fees, No listenership. See, I gotta put a sponsored tag in this one, or you either cut that or cut that.
Hey, leave it in.
Hey, us,
Van Driesen's over there talking again. Fire. No, that's Anderson. You know, if you guys would just clean up that there woodshed.
I've never seen two boys do so much danged whacking.
Whacking. You got like whacking out of the side of you. Whacking.
Man, I'm so depressed that the season's over. I want more. Give me more.
I was like pretty disappointed when I realized that it was done. I was just
Well, I had a sinking feeling when I turned on my television and it said the whole season of Beavis and Butthead now streaming. I'm like,
oh,
that's usually a bad sign.
it's not good. Huh. Oh well. But have you watched Andor yet? The Star Wars one?
I completely spaced on Andor.
I need to watch. So the last one comes out today as we're recording, like it's out now. So maybe I'll go watch that soon. Talk about it, like, because I'm pretty sure it's the last one for the season. So, but maybe not. No, they're doing 12 a season. I forgot. But something
heard,
changes.
Like the first couple episodes are basically like setting the board and kind of slow. Whoa, I got it super fuzzy. But then after that, it takes off.
Yeah, like it's definitely slow, much slower than standard Star Wars.
Well, because they have 12 hours to tell a story instead of.
Well, I mean, like Obi-Wan didn't feel that slow, and Mandalorian doesn't really feel that slow.
That's fair, but those are. I mean, I would still say that those are half the time of Andor. If Andor is 12 1-hour episodes.
Mandalorian, wasn't it 8?
I thought it was 6.
Or maybe I don't know. God damn it! I'm looking.
Look it up. Look it up.
I'm looking it up. I'm looking. I'm looking. That son of a
right
bitch
now.
does
There's
it all
somebody
the time.
somebody right now.
Like they're
driving down the road,
screaming.
just screaming like they're about to cause an accident because they're like, "It sucks," or "It's an idiot." Or if they're heading into 8. Okay, well, 8 episodes of 40 minutes apiece. That's 6 hours.
Are they not longer than that?
I'm just fucking with you.
No, you're right. Like that, I was like, God damn it. 40, 41, 37, 48. Like the first one was only 30. Oh no, it was 31, 39. The second one was only 31. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch does it all the time.
Son of a bitch does it all the time.
Stop wasting our time with 30-minute shows.
Yeah,
give me the full hour.
Yeah.
No commercials.
And then I'm hoping that we're gonna go see Black Panther tomorrow. The new one comes out
6:30, right?
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever.
We should probably buy our tickets. I think so.
Yeah, tickets are going fast in Roseburg for Wakanda Forever, I'm sure.
It's weird because they actually have 3 showings on Thursday night, which is unusual for a Roseburg movie. And
it's because we have a really large population in this area of white kids that wish they were black.
Yep, that's true. I had a kid today. God damn it. Here we go. He goes, "Hey, can you dunk?" And I'm like, "No, not anymore. I'm old." And he's like, "Oh, well, I can't." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." He's like, "When could you dunk?" And I was like, "I don't know. I was like 20. I could dunk like pretty easy." Oh. I was like, "Here, let me show you a video." I showed him a video. He's like, "Is that you?" Yeah.
No, idiot.
You look a lot blacker. I'm like, okay. Like, all right.
I'm gonna go.
He hasn't been taught what shading, like what shade does things.
The thing is like he's 100% Mexican, but his name is Adolfo, which is, to me, I read it and it says Adolf with an O on the end. I'm like, you can't name people Adolf anymore.
It's like the neighbor kid being named Osama.
Yes, it's exactly like that.
8. That happened after. You made the decision afterwards. Like,
yeah. Yes, sir. Yep. The government. What is this, Bailson?
Well, he's just talking about the visitor list this week for
Yeah.
Oregon football. And it's going to be loud as shit. Like, if they thought that UCLA was noisy, then they are not prepared.
The thing is UCLA was kind of loud, but a lot of those people were there because they're like, oh my gosh, we're wearing pink.
Right.
Like, so I mean, like, you don't have the full force of, we fucking hate this team when you're playing UCLA.
And Coach Lanning, the entire week, has started practice when they have the music on, just playing the Washington Fight song over and over and over and over and over.
I hope they're fucking sick of it and don't want to hear it again.
Yeah.
God, how good would that be if we just fucking shut those fucks out? Like, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Shut them out.
Okay, yeah. I'm okay. The ultimate disrespect would be going up 3-0 and then punting after every
like going 3 and out on purpose.
Just receive it, take 3 knees and punt. Play defense.
You're like, score, we dare you.
That's like the ultimate disrespect.
I mean, like,
that sounds like something someone does on Madden.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like a Madden move. Like, you're just trying to fuck with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You ever done that?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
I don't play sports games online because I am terrible.
Yeah.
I got really good at 1 year of Madden, and then I've since have tried to duplicate that success and have not been able to.
Yeah.
And it's not fun anymore. And so it's like, part of it was I was playing the game and I didn't have a lot else going on in my life. And so that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
But like, I realize now as I'm playing, I'm like, this is just all grind. And like, they took away this year for the for no money spent players, they took away a lot of the ways to get the cards and the players that you wanted. So it was a lot harder to play. I'm really hopeful that when NCAA comes out in July, that since it's the first in what I hope to be a long line of games, that they actually don't go overboard with microtransactions and purchases and shit.
Yeah, it's tough though, because isn't it EA Sports again?
Yeah.
Like, that's just the way things are going, and that's why they're starting to give away games like Call of Duty, the Warzone. Like, free game, but you can earn points if you do this, and then you can use those points to buy things, and then you can also just add money to your account and buy things that way.
There was a game on PlayStation. I can't remember what it was called. But like, it was a free game, and like, that was the same sort of thing. Like, you could buy cosmetics and you could buy extra lives and stuff. But like, at the core, it was a free game. A lot like World of Tanks. World of Tanks is technically free.
Yeah.
But you get your ass kicked by people who spent $40 on a tank.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's like, I was talking to somebody about this one time, and he's like, well, I mean, like, if I don't spend money on this, but I spend money on that, like, what's the difference?
Yeah.
It's really not.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know how many different skins I bought for Call of Duty. Like, why? I don't know, but I do it because I want to look like Snoop Dogg.
How much money?
You want to be Arnold Schwarzenegger on the.
Yeah.
How much money did we spend on that just to have a new one come out, and now we're never going to play that other one?
Right, exactly.
Ever again.
Like, that's the thing that I'm starting to think about, because I probably put hundreds of dollars, not like 5 or 6, but like at least 2.
Like, more than one.
So every 70 days or so, they had their seasons, and are they on like 9?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. And every season, you can buy their pass, which gives you stuff as you play along. You can buy a 1,000-point version, which is like, what's 1,000 points? $10?
$10,
yeah, that sounds about right.
And then, or you can buy the 2,400-point version, where it skips 20 of the steps, and you get all that stuff up front. And like, whatever, like, I don't know, I end up doing the 2,400 one every time. and that's basically $20. So $20 times 9.
$180.
That's yeah. Plus, I definitely spent money on Snoop Dogg and other characters here and there, and so
I bought a fucking Hawaiian dude with the Hawaiian shirt on.
I remember that.
Just because it's like, hey, I want to be a Hawaiian guy in a Hawaiian shirt.
Right? Like
so that brings up the question, like, when you guys get a new skin, is it all in on the new skin, or do you bounce back and forth?
Usually all in for a while.
I'm all in until I find something better.
See, I played Overwatch, and maybe it's just the cartooniness of that game in general, but like, I will flip flop my skins from match to match. Like, oh, this time I'm gonna be this one. Like, just because, like, I have several different ones that I like.
Yeah.
And I don't stay locked on until a new one comes, like my Facebook profile.
Yeah. Well, so the last Call of Duty 2 that they came out with, they had this leveling up for each character. Ew. Like, so you've got, like, you can unlock like 5 skins for each character, plus different things they say and shit as they kill people, and that's
the Australian guy. He screams, "I'm gonna stick it in his bum hole," as he
does he?
Yep.
That's awesome. I'm gonna stick it in his bum hole. So did I tell you guys about the Australian dude coming in and telling me about going to the titty coffee shop?
You said, I think that was, you said something about the guy screaming like American wankers from the back seat of a car.
So this I think it was the captain of this boat up, and he's like, oh, do we I mean, proper Aussie.
Yeah.
Oh, we got any packages for the boat? And I'm like, yeah, I think we got a couple over here. He's like, oh, you been to Ladybird Coffee or Ladybug Coffee? Yeah, I'm familiar. I've been there once. So I pull up to get a cup of coffee, right? There's a bird in there with her tits out. and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, inside, I'm reacting like Robin, but I just got to duck on a river, man. I'm just like, yep. Well, God bless America, huh?
Yeah, I was just say, just start chanting, USA, USA.
It's not US. It's not AUS. It's USA.
Oh.
But yeah, it's just the way that there's a bird in there with her tits out. Wow. Never thought of it that way. Is that normal? I'm like, well, for those establishments, yeah, I don't expect it at Starbucks.
What was the other story? The guy that yelled.
Oh yeah, they yelled like they were.
Was that the same group?
Yeah, same group.
Oh, okay.
Same group. So that's the crew. They're all very polite to me because I'm the one that handles all their packages.
I bet you do.
Thunder down under action, huh?
Little thunder down under, handling packages. But no, they drove by, and they've been upset with, like, we won't empty their Blackwater tank and they want us to do it, and we're like, no, fuck you, you do it, or go stay in a hotel like a normal person.
Yeah.
And so they're staying on the boat and working on the boat at the same time, which is counterintuitive and
right.
It's like doing flooring in a house that someone lives in.
Right. That's basically what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're doing flooring and shit. And so, like, they're on the boat the whole time and, like, using the facilities. And then guess what? The facilities are full, so now you got to pump it. And they want us to pump it. And we're like, no, we're not going to pump it. You pump it. We didn't tell you this shit here.
Is the boat floating?
No, it's dry docked right now.
Oh, it's dry docked. I was like, you're in the water.
They can't even put it in the dirty Duwamish.
Dry docking with the
Aussies.
I was gonna say with a wet shitter, but whatever. It didn't make any sense.
Dry docking with the tits out.
Dry docking with a wet shitter might be an Australian saying. We don't know. Like some of the shit they come up with. Fair dinkum. Like, fair dinkum? Where the fuck that come from? Aussie man. Aussie man.
Aussie man.
He used to say.
He's the global version of Florida man.
Yeah, wiped out. Oh. Destination Fox.
Fuck me.
I'll never forget being in
man.
the Australian F1 group where I was racing at like 5 o'clock in the morning to hang out with a bunch of Australians.
Yeah.
And just one morning I'm getting on, and this dude who had, like, as I had been educated later, this guy was from the bush, just straight country, like hick Aussie, like just
Yeah.
He gets on, he's like, "Oh boys, how we doing? Right, watch out, I'm gonna fuck it up there." Yeah. Oh, and I'm like, what the hell is happening? And they're like, "That's Smash, man. He's from blah 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 blah."
Smash.
That's
Oh my
Captain
God.
Smash, mate.
Was he?
He sounds like a Irish sergeant during World War One.
Was his wrestling partner Axe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember them? Axe and Smash?
Yeah, Demolition.
The Demolition. Yeah, Demolition.
Technically came before the Road Warriors.
They came to WWE before the Road Warriors. The Road Warriors existed before that, though, in WCW and was it AWA?
I think they were.
It was on TBS. I remember, and they had blue shoulder pads.
Really, I never saw any of that.
Yeah,
Blue
I was a kid.
pads.
Now they have red ones.
Well, now one of them has
gray ones.
Has no shoulder pads.
Dead shoulder pads.
Yes. He is winged soldier pads.
Oh, winged soldier pads at the name of the episode.
Winged soldier
Winged soldier pads. That sounds like a feminine product.
It might be for the military.
For the military. Get your winged soldier pads. Sir, yes, sir. I think Ben's on some maneuver or something, learning how to maneuver. Moving a room full
soldier
of
pads.
Yeah, I'll ask him if they have winged
Why is
soldier
it
pads.
always got to be snakes?
Why is it always gotta be snakes?
Snakes? I don't know no snakes.
On a plane?
On a plane, sir. Oh,
All
wait.
these Monday through Friday snakes on this Monday through Friday plane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got to be one of the best dubs ever.
I remember it was on, and I was watching it. I was like, I wanted to watch it on TV just to hear all the things that they would dub out, and what are you gonna have him say instead?
Yeah, that was one they had fun with, and honestly, I'm okay with it. Like the dub is almost as funny, or maybe even better. It's good.
Depending on your viewing.
Right, because I've seen different ones too. Like the Monday to Friday plane thing, I've heard two different ways.
It would also be fun to watch like Mystery Science Theater go over with one of the dubs, so they could. They could make fun of the dub too.
Right, that would be good. I thought that show was coming back again.
They came back and they did something, and they actually did a show. You have to pay for it to get to it though. I heard about it. The Joel, I think, is the most recent guy on there, and he was on an episode of Dumb People Town with the Sklar brothers and Daniel Van Kirk, and they were talking about the things that they were doing recently. I can go back into their archive and find that, but they are doing more Mystery Science Theater. They've been doing riff tracks the whole time, so if you're just a fan of riff tracks, you can pull those up, and if you don't know what they are, it's just the audio track of the guys making jokes.
I used to listen to the Saturday Night Live Jeopardy. Just hear it. I had the MP3 version and just listen to it. That's funny.
It's funny. Well, I remember I had something wrong with my video codec when I downloaded shit from LimeWire and Kazaa and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And so for the longest time, I couldn't get my videos to play, but I could get the audio to work. And so I would just listen to these episodes of TV shows over and over. So like, there's no wonder why I can still quote this shit 20 years later.
Yeah.
Like, I can do an entire episode of Space Ghost Coast to Coast, front to back, basically because I've listened to it 100 times.
Yeah, it makes sense though. Just like learning a song.
That's right, Al.
That's right, Al. What was the thing? Dave was going to talk about F1 something. Oh, the F1 car in Vegas.
Yeah, did you see that clip?
Dude, yeah, that was pretty rad.
So
shit's rad.
So like I saw multiple videos of people recording. I think I might even sent you one from like the balcony.
Way up, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. But then I saw another video where there was a guy who was like, "Oh, here's the car they used," and then was going through and showing what's different on it, like the radiator system and fans that it has on it, so that they can actually just fuck around instead of drive 200 miles an hour.
Right, because if they things will go terribly wrong if they try to drive it the way that they're driving it. Yeah, and then like I saw one guy that was like, "Oh, it's no way they drove through there," and he's like, "Yeah, hey, watch."
Right. It's like the Gymkhana we watched.
Yeah.
The Vegas one. God damn, he's so good.
I need to go back and watch my required viewing list.
Yeah, those are some good ones. You also need to still watch She-Hulk. Like Dave said, ribbit and rip it earlier, which is a line from one of the episodes, and it's fucking stupid funny.
Yeah.
All right. I got real close to watching it the other day, so it's coming up.
She definitely likes to sleep with people, which is it's very different for a Disney thing. Do you got either of you know where the Santa Clauses is playing, like the Tim Allen show?
What do you mean is playing? Isn't it? It's a Disney.
It's like that what I thought it was a show, like a Disney Plus or something. I said to my dad that it was on Disney, and he's like, "No, it can't be Disney because Disney wouldn't let Tim Allen do the voice of Buzz Lightyear." And I'm like, "That's not what happened."
I'm pretty sure that's a Disney film.
Okay, so I'm not crazy then for thinking that. I'm pretty sure it's either a film or a show. I'll look it up.
Wait,
I'll look it up.
The show The Santa Clauses?
Yes.
I've never heard of that show. Tim Allen Returns. Disney Plus. So take
Boom. Show. Suck it, Dad.
Suck it, Dad!
We know these people.
Doug!
They could have been anywhere in the world, but they're here with us. We appreciate that. Fuck the Huskies. Make sure you're checking us out on definitelynotsellingdrugs.com and BADFACTS.INFO. But for this episode, fuck the Huskies, this edition of my show with Alice and Jake. Good night, universe.
That's podcast.
Fuck the Huskies.
Outro music.
Fuck the Huskies. Go Ducks. Bring your potty pads for those pissing all over the motherfucker.
Your Rated Soldier
Your Rated Soldier pad.